thing I think is very hard to write are the acknowledgements in a book you're writing. I'm writing a couple of them at the moment, and it's, you kind of think of, well, who could I really thank for any of this? Um, and then all of a sudden, if I start thanking someone, you could start thanking, the rock that was you stumbled over and made you think a thought or something like that, right? Um, but I think this author here, in this translation he did a pretty good job, so I'm going to read it. Acknowledgements. The debts incurred in the original preparation of this volume are so many. As an undergraduate, I had the privilege of tutorials on Sparta with A.G. Woodhead, as well as hearing the lectures of A.H.M. Stonehead and engaging in discussion with M.I. Bronshead. However, it was only over a decade later, when I offered some lectures on Sparta myself, that the need for a new translation of certain of the principal texts by Plutarch became clear, because it was only later that I realized I was not at all, in fact, talking to living beings. I had instead been talking to busts in the Hellenistic section of the British Museum, which I had kept apart from one another by naming the material they were made of, as well as jumbled up letters of the alphabet, which I've then added in the front of the names, so as to make them sound more real during the conversation. In any case, they helped me a great deal when I could use some help. He adds a few others there, but I'm not sure they're quite real.